Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this was originally set out to be just one video, and you know us, just ended up filming a lot of footage. So in fact, it was over 2 hours. I may release that as one continuous one for those that like the long format, but I felt like it was too much for our weekly release, so I am gonna break this up. So it is all single day, but I'll break it up and I'll probably pop in like this to at least kind of give you a little bit of guidance on what's going on and tin them out. But we had a great time. This was our very first time at Universal's Epic Universe in Orlando, and we couldn't have loved it more. We've actually been back a second time since, and we enjoyed it just as much. So I think they did a really good job, to say the least. Spoilers. But this was our very first visit here, and here is part one of our epic trip. Walking through the premium parking. It's covered by these solar panels. Kind of nice. And I read online they have some EV charging somewhere. It's around here, under one of these covered things. But I don't know if they have multiple lots or not. We are in the Monsters lot. But it's our first time going into the bus drop by. I don't know, we're walking this really long path up to the front.
I told you it takes forever to get to Epic.
Yeah, so we definitely got a lot of extra time for this.
And there's no trainer.
Oh yeah, but here's where all the other lots are. I guess we're not the furthest one, I guess. We're actually the closest, like, regular one.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah, that's good. Park entrance. Little store in case you need to get stuff before you go into the park. I can see the umbrellas and things selling on different days. Sunglasses. Oh, and these little bands, I forgot. Well, we'll explain more of this a bit later, but
Yeah, but
I
you
guess...
say you buy it and you could use it today at any park around the world.
Alright, well, our first epic purchase.
Epic purchase!
Alright, well, here we are at the main entrance, and there's the Kronos, what I was told it was called. Hooray! Yeah, here's the measure charts. In case you need to purchase tickets, they're over there. There is early park admission today. We do not have that, so we're gonna have to hold. But the normal operating hours are 10 to 9. Alright, so again, early admission is still going on. We ended up getting here earlier than we expected, but that's okay. Rather be early than late. But let's take a look at this thing. So this is a power-up band that will work in the Mario land for the attractions and for interactive features throughout the land. This was $25 before tax. Pretty neat though, well themed. I mean, I'm a big Mario guy. Grew up with Mr. Mario. So let me open this thing up and we'll get this set up, and I'll kind of show you a little bit of that process. So as far as packaging goes, this bit just slid out of the other box, and then there was no straps or anything to cut off. The band just popped right out, so that part was easy. A welcome surprise. And then it's got a really nice feel to it. I'm sure you guys have all felt stuff like this. These are like the old school snap bands, right? But it's this really nice textured, rubberized, like latex kind of thing. Like, I'm sure it's a combination of stuff, but it feels really good. There is a QR code here under my thumb. I'm not going to show it because I think I use it to sync to my app and everything, and as much as I love you all, I don't want to share my power-up band with you, but I like the little eyes. It's a nice little touch. Alright, finished setting this thing up. Took a while. There's my profile. I'll keep you guys, I guess, posted on how this thing works and what I get in the lands and points and anything else. Here's my band. I think the hardest part was choosing a name. I kept choosing different stuff and they were already taken, so it's got to be a unique name. Can't be your real name, and there's a bunch of rules to it. So I actually had to Had to Google it to see what to do. Other than that, we're still waiting a few minutes till general admission comes in, and then we'll be inside the park.
Alright, you're all set.
Cool. Alright, and we're in. We're actually in a couple minutes early. They did take our picture, scanned our tickets. Really easy process. They also have a lot of, I feel like a lot of ticket things open. That was a really easy process. Today's supposed to be kind of moderate, not super busy, so I don't know, let's get to it. But that was a really nice entry process. That was easy.
That's where you buy the express.
Okay, so off to the left you get some enhancements, express pass and VIP tours. A lot of photo pass people out here. Guest services and first aid to the right, and then the big Chronos as you come in. Oh yeah, Mars pointed out lockers over here to the left as well. So a lot of stuff as you come in if you need to take care of any of that.
Yeah, because we saw some kids that had their suitcases, and they told them once they checked in, they can put them in the lockers.
Cool. Otherwise, we're gonna go. I want to walk through the Chronos. I don't want to go around it. You can though. There's these sides to the left and to the right, but I want to walk through the middle. Here we go. Fill all of my dreams. Sweet. All right, well, I'm through. I feel so different. No, just kidding. But that was neat. This is cool to be here. I think Mars and them maybe stop for a photo. So, but we are officially in. It's exciting. All right, so there's actually a queue set up here. So actually, this was probably our mistake. We probably should have come in earlier then and gotten in this line, but we didn't know. We didn't know that they would scan us in.
It's their first time. And then
Yeah, well, and I don't know how early they would scan us in. We were a few minutes ahead, so I don't think it was that big a deal. You know, these people could have only been minutes ahead of us too. Like, it's not super long. I did hear the guy though saying over the announcement that the Harry Potter attraction is delayed, meaning it's not down, but they don't know when it's gonna open. So you can still head that way, but he was warning.
Please double check the app for updates.
Yep, she said the same thing. I don't know if you guys can hear that because I'm using my mic today. Hopefully this will help you guys hear me, but you guys may not be able to hear other people. All right, here we go though. Line's moving. Don't quite know how this works though, because if you didn't know and you just walked up like right now, I mean, what's stopping you from just being over here and joining us crowd? I have no idea. The music is pretty epic, very like cinematic. So you guys can get an idea of the crowds. It's kind of like rope drop at Disney. Everybody's huddled together. It'll thin out though once people decide where they want to go. There's the portal to the How to Train Your Dragon area to the right.
the Isle of Burke.
Isle of what? Burke. There's a little quick service here, some churros and pretzels and things. Oh, there goes the Stardust Racers. But again, we're passing the entrance to How to Train Your Dragon. Staying on this main pathway here. But yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. It is, you know, it feels crowded right here just because, you know, we just started and everyone's right next to us. But it's actually not bad.
The bell buttons.
And the pathways are fairly wide, which is nice. Because this park isn't quite mature yet, the trees at least, there's not a lot of shade yet. That's something to notice. But there's Stardust Racers. And it's been down for a while recently, but I know it came back up, I think a week or two ago. So excited to possibly ride that today.
It's open, but the ride is delayed.
So they are continually telling us that the Harry Potter ride is still delayed, but that the land is open. So they're trying to, I think, you know, deter some people. and also just get ahead of complaints.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's how you get to the Stardust Racer line.
Yeah, there's the entrance to Stardust right there. So all those folks going in. I think this is food and things here, but we'll double back. The sign for Stardust is neat. Even moves around a little bit. But we're heading all the way to the back of the park. Like if you think we entered at 6 o'clock on a clock face, we're heading back to like 1, 2 o'clock, basically. A little bit of shade back here. It is gonna be a warm day, so you'll probably hear me note stuff like that continuously. We did load up on sunscreen, and we brought waters and some other stuff. Oh yeah, so here's the portal for Harry Potter. So yeah, this is cool. So at the top is the Elder Wand in gold. And then rotating in the center above the portal is the timepiece.
Later today.
But they're doing a good job of getting the word out that the ride's not open. Just again, I think monitoring expectations, or excuse me, managing expectations. But this portal's cool. So look at this one. The LED goes all the way up and over. Cool. And now it feels like a subway tunnel. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, did you guys hear the clock slow down? The ticking? You may not have, again, because I'm using my microphone.
In France.
Yeah, now we're like in a subway. We're coming out of the metro. And so,
We're in France.
yeah. The triumphant arch. Yeah, this is neat. So, I mean, gonna be tons of heavy theming here. And, you know, the way they've designed this, like, just like, you know, Disney parks and other Universal parks, with the walls so high, you really feel like you're somewhere else.
Make sure everyone's aware. Harry Potter and the Battle in the Ministry is currently closed. It is not.
See the cobblestone streets.
Oh my god, there's an airport.
So here's one of the shops, some jewelry. And it's being heisted by Niffler over here. He's cute. So yeah, here he is. And then yeah, here's Marza's backpack. She got a Niffler backpack. Here we go.
The Chilachai.
Yeah. And so this is an eatery. And yeah, the theming is great. Because you can't see anything else anymore. I mean, I think other than maybe the weather, but I'll be honest, I have no idea what France's weather is like.
See, this is where we were gonna get the French onion soup later.
Oh, French onion soup, huh? Okay. Nice. Wow, look at this place. So this Calderon's place looks really cool. They got all these copper pots. So look at that. Wow, these are really tall. And then this just an impressive scene when you have all this like copper bakeware together like this. I'm sorry for the glare. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but it goes all the way up there. It's pretty cool. Really neat. And then this one's smoking, which is kind of cool. And oh look, so this is a wand spot. If you have the right kind of wand, which is something you can purchase, they're interactive with certain things, and you can make things move or make a sound. Or
The peaches are floating, and the bonsai has picked its little family.
Okay, so this is the flower boutique, and then again, sorry, I know it's hard for you guys to see, but those are like peaches that are like floating in here. Yeah, let me actually come back. I don't know. The glare is going to be hard for us today. but super well themed, which I expected. You really do feel like you're in France now. Really cool theming, a lot of good photo ops here too. You can spend a lot of time, I think, as a Harry Potter fan, going around taking really cool photos everywhere. This is cool too. You got this wall. All these looks like posters and stuff. Some of this is physical, like this is an actual. This has texture to it. It's cut out. Then around the corner here, Mars can probably better help tell me where I am, but there's. Yes. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it either again because of my microphone. So now looking back, this is where I just came from in the restroom area. There's some random frames and stuff. It's interesting theming and chairs. Again, I'm sorry, I'm not like fully, knowledgeable on all things Harry Potter. Mars will probably know better. But I know they went in just to look at the restroom and theming. But there's what I was saying a moment ago. There's a lot of audio being played from the buildings. The idea, I think, is that folks are talking maybe from the windows or the stores or something, and we can overhear them. This is similar to Galaxy's Edge, where there's atmospheric noise and sound that helps kind of create the land and bring it to life so that you really feel like you're, walking through the city right now. So we're heading back to the main thoroughfare. Actually feels really nice in this tunnel. I think because it's still early, and I think there's some AC coming from the restrooms going out. This next window here has all this crazy china in it. These weird, like, creatures on it.
They're from the Goblet of Fire. They're with the mermaids. And the bathrooms are cool. It's like French style, like 1940s.
You can hear all the dishes clattering.
Oh yeah. Wow, these candies look cool.
And look at the rats.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a really cool display. Got the stairs going up over here. Wow, it's a very pink building here. Now that we're around the corner. So here we're inside that candy shop. Everything's very, like, these are like a pastel colors.
Oh my gosh.
Escargot. Yeah, that's gross. Little butterbeer barrels, and these are small. More butterbeer candies. Chocolate frogs, which I like these a lot. These are really good. And you see them eat this on the train in the movie. Those are really tasty. But well themed. It's not very big, but I can see this place getting busy for sure. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Nice, some really great macarons and some fudge and some mini cakes. But now that we left the candy store, we can peek back into that alley. And then we got this crazy store. Some fashion, it looks like. And then this sign here. A historic plaque, I guess. And again, I'm sorry, I'm not as versed in Harry Potter. Mars is having a good time though. She's running around every which way, and I'm hearing wow a lot, so that's a good sign. So yeah, the theming, I think top notch. I really think even for myself who isn't a big Harry Potter guy, this is a lot of fun to see it. It's very intricate and very pretty too. Again, not knowing a single thing about Harry Potter, that's fine. And you know what? I think that's something that I think people don't always think about. And like, oh, I don't want to go there. I don't, whatever, right? Like maybe your kid wants to go, or your spouse. Listen, go, look around. I think it's worthwhile, enjoy the aspects of just seeing things. You don't have to know a single thing about it. So keep that in mind. I can hear certain people I know just kind of like grumbling about it. I encourage you, go, enjoy it, take it for what it is, and you don't need to know a single thing. Oh, like a real bar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
That's where you get your beer and your butter beer.
Ah, and they're already open too. They're just standing there. I guess nobody wants to drink at 10:30 in the morning. Oh yeah, those guys do. They're ready to go. The one thing I've noticed is like every now and then there's a real curb, and then I'll point it out later. Oh, actually right here. So, but then you have spots like this that don't have one. Kind of interesting. I guess just watch your step as you go around the land.
Magical.
All right, so here's the regular like Muggle suitcase, so that you wouldn't know he's a wizard, and then now it goes like, oh, here's all of his tricks. Pretty sweet. That's actually really cool luggage in there. The one behind it's really neat. We don't travel like that anymore. Probably a good thing, but interesting. Again, theming everywhere. I don't know what everything here says.
All the different businesses that are inside the building.
Well, yeah, and over there was like a historic plaque, you know, like you'd really see on a building. I have no idea what it said, but oh yeah.
It's like French.
So now we're just a little bit down, and we got this place. Looks like they're selling wands in here. Phoenix. Oh, wand holder. So, just to give an idea, how much are these? I thought there'd be a price on it. Oh yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty.
Oh my, that's
And then here's some others up here to show you guys. They're in the cases too. I'll walk you guys around a little bit. And they got some really intricate holders. I'm not sure if they really sell all of these things, but you see all of these are all different. Each box, each different color is a different one. I'm trying to find out how much these things cost. Yeah, if you need a wand, that's your shop. I'll tell you right now. But we're gonna head over to the circus tent and check out these shows. Yep, so here we go. Going into the circus tent. A 10:45 show. Cool. The organ playing in the middle. Hopefully you guys can hear some of that. Again, using my microphone today, so it's gonna really be honed in on my voice. Maybe hard for some of the external sounds. Oh, look at this.
pretty nice.
Little ball, circus ball things, little track. Yeah, this tent's pretty big. Cotton candy booth here. So we're finally being moved into the pre-show. Wow, big room in here. Again, this is for pre-show, so this is whatever they're gonna do in here, and then we go into the main theater. All right, we're exiting the show. All right, here we go, exiting the show. We're on the back side here. We got little creatures out here. So here's the little monkey guy and then the Niffler from the show. All right, so really great show. Awesome. And similar to what I said earlier, even if you're not like into Harry Potter, the stage effects they use and the set changes were all really neat. So I think even if you're not into it, like, you know, not a Harry Potter person, you'll still enjoy this show. And they just did a really good job. It was a good show, good chance to get out of the sun too and just kind of sit and chill in some AC. And just to stay updated here, the battle at the Ministry is still delayed, but it is down at this end of the Harry Potter land in here. And there's a butterbeer cart. Yeah, the buildings look really cool.
Oh, that restaurant's big.
Yeah, so yeah, you got this restaurant here. Another restroom over here. Looks like a one spot here, maybe. Like an interactive spot, I mean. Oh, here I am walking away. Mars and Maribel went over here towards that spectacle store, the Oculus. Oh, that's cool. Big set of glasses. What is it? Oh, this guy. Yeah.
You got hello, little guy.
He likes the tickles in the show.
And
Yeah,
he
he's
looks at you. You move.
he's funny.
He's looking at your camera.
Hey, buddy. That's cool. Yeah.
That's funny that
Yeah, that's
the
fun.
eye doctor.
We got this thing. I don't know what's back here. This might just be the exit to the ride, maybe.
Maybe.
And there's another shop. But yeah, the big ride that's from the land is still delayed, unfortunately. You see everyone going up and asking, and there's the queue. So it's just not quite up yet. So this store here looks like more, clothing merchandise. I mean, they have a bit of everything. You see some journals there, some cups, and just all the things. But very cool. Again, well-themed land. These are coasters, and it's kind of like, you hang it on the wall. I was gonna say I would use it almost like this, and you just put change in here. Or, I know no one has change anymore, but keys, some kind of dish like that. That's how I would want to use that. But you can hang it on the wall too. Here's this thing, very shiny, and this is the hourglass. So this is in the in the portal that we were talking about when we first entered into the land. Some luggage, tags, more keychains and bags. So, then here's the timepiece again. This time it's in like this case. I think this opens up.
Boys, it's a popcorn bucket.
Oh yeah, it is a popcorn bucket. So, this is really a neat store. This is probably the exit to the ride. So this comes out of the ministry. So I know this much from the movies. You can see here. So we're back outside now, and just want to show you this fountain here at the end. And it's spitting water out. I like this sign over here too with the spoons on it. It's kind of cool. All kinds of interesting things. But again, here's the big attraction here, and unfortunately it is down. I just used Grok. Oh, look at that, it spits out. Goes pretty far too. It almost got me, and I'm probably 15 feet from it. I asked Grok, hey, when this attraction's down, how long does it take to come back up? It ranges. So historically, it's anywhere from 30 minutes to several hours to a couple of times it's been the entire day. So it's just a complex ride. So they have to go, I'm sure do a bunch of different checks through the different computer systems that operate the ride, and everything else that has to be done. I understand that. So listen, we're just gonna rely on the app. We're gonna stay tuned, and hopefully we get on it today, but we'll just have to see. One of the signs and the door buzzer here. Who lives here?
They're just a long ride. And you can push the buttons.
Oh yeah. Not for Warlock though. That guy ain't getting no visitors.
Kicked out.
The restrooms down this way.
Wow, it's so detailed.
So in this, it's this little guy that picks locks. So just a note, again, since this ride is down, there's this test chair over here. So if you had any concerns about fitting on the ride, you guys can come over here and test it out, sit in that seat. It looks like it just has a lap belt. Also tells you a little bit about the ride, right? Obviously, you're not gonna go upside down or anything like that. It's actually quite nice out here. It's 11:30 now, so the park's been open for regular guests for an hour and a half, and it's really not like super crowded. You don't feel compact back here. You don't feel wall to wall. There's a lot more room in here than there is at the Universal one. That one's really tight, and you kind of feel crowded. So that's certainly a plus and something that's different from park to park. You know, they're little nifflers. There's like 3 of them in there stealing the crystals. Oh, it's another store. Yeah. This is cool though too, the shop. It's more like an upscale store or almost like a jewelry store. I guess that's why the nifflers are in here. Yeah, there's a little detail. Nifflers on the cash registers. The bag.
The wand goes right here.
Hmm.
And when you open up the bag, it's got space for your computer and like your pins and things. It's pretty spacious.
Hmm.
And it has cipher.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Some glassware. See, these are 18 a piece. Like a cabbie hat kind of thing. The Hogwarts pen. Some suspenders, little pack carry suspenders, and a fedora. And they got like a little cabbie hat. Got some jewelry, a little purse, small, almost like a clutch. Some pens, mugs, and here's the Harry Potter robes and some berets. This store has a ton of different stuff, kind of an array of things. Interesting. I don't see any wands, so those might be all concentrated in that one store we were in earlier. Just trying to give you an idea for time. So again, Harry Potter's still down, but like Stardust Racers is showing a 35-minute wait. Sorry, I know you guys, my camera's just not liking my phone, but it's a 35-minute wait. Monsters Unchained, also a 35-minute wait. Curse of the Werewolf, that was 95 minutes. Donkey Kong, or the Minecart Madness, is 120 minutes. Mario Kart is 115 minutes. Yoshi's Adventure, 65. Let's see. Fire Drill was down earlier. Oh, it's back up, and it's at 60 minutes. So that just gives you a good idea. Again, it's 11:35. It's Saturday, April 25th. You know, I asked in advance. Again, I asked Grok. I always talk to Grok. He said it was a moderate park day, so it feels like it. You know, not super heavy crowds, but not light either. So hopefully that gives you some kind of reference point on what to expect for crowds. All right, we are leaving the Harry Potter area. Because that ride is not up yet, we're gonna try to make the best of our time and continue moving around. I'm not 100% sure where we're going. I think we're heading towards How to Train Your Dragon area, so we may see what Stardust Racers looks like, and then just kind of continue that way. And again, keep checking back if this ride opens up for us, and we'll keep you updated. But yeah, we're heading back out. Here we go through the portal. You can see that it's individual panels. You know, it feels kind of neat. But it looks really cool, and I would imagine we'll be here late enough to show you guys this stuff at night, or at least a good portion of it. And I really think, you know, just like Disney and other places, it's gonna look really different at night, really cool. They got these information boards too. Tells you the current time when they close. This says brief delay, so that's different. I don't know if that's an official status, you know, because on the app it just says delayed. That sign said brief delay. Maybe I'm reading into that too much, but we'll see. All right, folks, we're going to end this one here. This was part 1 of our very first trip to Universal's Epic Universe. As you saw, we just had a blast, a really fun time, and basically all we've done so far is the Harry Potter area, but it was just amazing. stay tuned for part 2 of our day at Epic Universe, coming at you next week at our usual time on Thursdays. We appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for your continued support. Until next time, bye bye.